Hey everybody, how you going? Adrenaline7 here, and we've decided that, or I've decided, that we're going to be trying out the Wolfenstone 3D game, the retro game. So, controls are basically similar to what you would normally play in the game, that's all fine.
I'm inside the game.
So, your job is to, well, apparently, according to this, you're supposed to be dealing with the terrorists. So have a check of that. So Max Haas has the highest score on this one, which is interesting. So what I've decided to do was the Mad Frau Die, Terrorbilly Die, Operation Terror. So it's interesting seeing that. Oh god, the light on that one. It's interesting seeing the connotations. Like I looked at that and I was just like, this it's not a true recreation of the game. It's not the exact same thing. So I'm like, how has this changed? And then I noticed that the K inside the circles, I'm like, oh, so instead of fighting against Nazis, I'm actually fighting against the resistance members. Oh, and I've decided to do episode, like everyone, like I've played episode 1 so much because of the shareware and everything like that. Yeah, because I've played the shareware version of this game so many times, and you know, episode 1 was always the one that I played. But I remember ages and ages and ages ago of trying, like I don't think I've beaten it in such a long time, but episode 2 was incredibly hard and it was really, really difficult. And a lot of it was because, I forgot there was a secret there initially, but I just thought I'd try it anyway. But I totally forgot that, oh, there's another one. Another gun. Machine gun. The episode 2 is really, really hard. I don't remember beating it by myself without cheats. And yes, Wolfenstein 3D does have cheats. Okay, yeah, you actually need to when you go into command prompt or something like that, when you go into DOS and stuff like that, and you actually type instead of typing in the Wolf 3D or wolf.exe, you actually you're supposed to put in a tag or like a debug line. What was it? Space dash goobers or something like that, and that will actually allow you to access the the map and God mode and stuff like that. This is in the original Wolfenstein, but yeah, see there, like instead of having Hitler's portrait, it's actually got BJ's portrait on there. And if you have a look at the bottom of the screen, if you have a look at my portrait, it's not actually. Oh, hold on, you gotta be careful around here. See. When you're on the higher difficulty, you have to make sure, because they do plant extra enemies and they've got really good accuracy as well. So you got to make sure you back off, you got to make sure you hide when necessary, and you got to shoot them a lot of times. Even if it's point blank range, you got to shoot like a lot. They take a lot of damage, a lot of bullets to kill them. So yeah, the portrait at the bottom, like I was saying before, it's not actually true BJ. You can see he's a lot more blonder in this one. And he's a lot skinnier as well. Unless he's always looked like that. I don't know. But yeah, these stupid zombies with guns in their chests are annoying as. Oh, bang, and there we go. See? You don't check around corners, and that's what happens. You get stuck with, copping it from there. So yeah, pick up your ammo, go to the next level. I'm thinking, oh, do I go back? And I changed my mind. I'm like, I can't be bothered. I'm getting recorded here. I might as well just hurry this up. So yeah, not bad. I was a minute over par. I had like 73% kills. That's all cool. And I'm like, what? And apparently start backwards in this level. So you get your ammo. You go around the corner. Oh crap! There's an enemy. Yeah, so you shoot them at point blank range, and they still don't die. I just got wallops there, from 70 to 30. Oh, and I got hit again. That's another bloody 13% health I copped there. Oh yeah, everywhere you go around here, there's always going to be an enemy. So basically I'm going back and forth to bait out the enemies first, but obviously it doesn't work because I end up just getting shot in the face. And an accidental shot there causes causes that to happen. So you got to be careful not to shoot anywhere that you don't need to. Oh, and bang, there we go. I got caught again by that guy. So you got to be very careful where you go and where you're going, with who you're going to face. See? You just shoot. They just keep shooting. Bang, bang, bang. They've got no stagger or anything like that. I'm like, it's like a 14%. What am I supposed to do with 14%? Now, I've only got one more life left anyway. So what I'm supposed to do on 8%, I'm like, okay, so instead of going that side, I'm going to go the other side. I'm going to try here, and then bang. Of course, yep, before I can escape, he shoots me. Oh, alright, last life. Okay, I'm just going to see what I can try and do here. So I need to try and get my score up, because obviously I didn't realise how much Max's points were at this particular time. So that's good, I was able to get that guy. Turns out all these zombies are all, they're actually experimented humans. I think they're experimented humans. I can't remember the doctor's name who did it, but I remember the boss at the end of this, at the end of this, oh god damn. The boss at the end of the episode, he actually throws syringes at you. Like, he throws, like, scissors and syringes, and they just devastate you, and again, he doesn't stagger as well. And he's as big as the other bosses of the series as well. He's huge. You wouldn't expect a scientist to be buff like that, but no, apparently. Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. So, Terror! Doesn't say Achtung anymore. So you gotta be careful around here, make sure there's no people around. Yeah, like, oh, what's here? Till you press the symbol there. Push that wall out of the way. Okay, and this continues from here, so... Where do we got? What have we got here? Go through, no enemies around here. Okay, but we've got Kreisau Circle, we've got Terror Billy. So you gotta be careful around here. You know there's gonna be enemies around here somewhere, it's just a matter of where. Okay, so you duck in and out. Oh, there we go. And hey, he's dressed up in green there. He was dressed up in green, so he, obviously straight away you know he's not a Nazi. You know there's going to be an enemy around here. And where are they? Oh, here. I think he's Russian. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he was Russian. So not only are you fighting whoa, there we go. There he is. Not only are you fighting so this is true, you know, because the biggest enemies to the Nazis were the Jews, who were the biggest scapegoats. But they were really, like, they didn't like the capitalists, but they hated the communists more. Everybody was against communism in World War II. Oh, there we go. We got shot from behind. Yep, and there we go. So, there we go. We actually did pretty well, considering that I couldn't remember how to play the I couldn't remember the layout of the damn game, because it was the episode that I've played the least. Episode 2. So, you're gonna exit the game? I think we should. I think we're all done with that. So I'm trying to decide, alright, where do we go from here? I like the fact that you can look at your own feet in this game. Like, there's one thing about an FPS, is that not being able to look at your own feet. I don't like that idea. I think every FPS game you should be able to look at your feet. So, now that we got that out of the way, we played that game, we got a second highest score, which is all good. I might end up doing that another time, but it's going to be a while. Because, yeah. Just seeing the way it works. And remember, I was playing on, not the hardest difficulty, but I was playing on the more difficult setting than I usually am. Okay, so I've finally made it in Set's thing. Oh, hello, Ziggun. To Kefa. What is Kefa? Yeah, she's got boobs. Just needed to make sure. Okay, so here he's talking about, Set's talking about the actual, talking about the power suit that Caroline was using and that I'm using at the moment, obviously, because my kidneys are failing and I'm going to die within a month, apparently, according to what BJ's saying. Okay, we're going to pick up some more stuff. We're going to diary, Set's diary. Lovely day. People want to ask all kinds of questions about their dusk. You could, blah 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 blah. Basically, it's almost like the same stuff. Okay, but basically, curious about it, you know, who wants to reach good. Okay, so it said used to be a watchmaker apparently. So hold E to inspect. We've got more notes. possible. Okay, so resistance locations. We got Manhattan. We got New Orleans. We got the Appalachian Mountains. Appalachian. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not American. I don't care. Well, it's interesting. So these are possible places that we might be able to go in the future in the game, like later in the game. So Juno is apparently helping out with that. So what do we got? We'll talk to Set. Thumbs up.
Well done, Eagle. You fresh apple, you.
Evlaskovich, your lady Anya, she was here looking for you.
Oh, yes. Anya found Caroline's notes about the American resistance cell in New York City. Look for her in Caroline's room.
Okay then.
Have you listened to the Käfer cassette?
Yeah, what, Magdalena?
Und, ja. Hein, ist die Band, die Käfer. Have you listened to their music?
Such an old Jewish man. It's funny as. Oh god. Anyway, so basically I'm trying to find out where Caroline's room is, and I couldn't actually remember, so I'm just actually going to cut through this. I'm going to cut it up and we're going to come back to it. And there we are. So that actually took a little while.
William, I can still smell her in here.
Once again, the audio's gone faster than the video because the stupid bloody frame rate and the capture. Capture is coming. The video capture is running at 60 frames a second. All right. I've put the game to max out at 60 frames a second, so it doesn't vary. So it doesn't variable or anything like that. But there are parts in this where it's starting to run at like 45 frames a second and stuff like that. I'm just estimating. I haven't actually had a proper counter do it first. So it's really bothering me that the fact that the audio's happening before the video capture can do anything, and there's no point in me trying to edit it, like speed it up and slow it down during editing, because it's because it all ends up in the same place. I mean, I don't want it to happen like I did with the with one of my previous Dark Souls videos, where I ended up doubling up the voice and then creating a huge echo. Oh, here's Fergus.
Have you ever drifted off peacefully to sleep, only to be brutally awoken by your own prosthetic arm savagely gobbing you in the eye?
Okay, so his arm's having a bit of a fit there.
Something about there being a learning curve and whatnot. How I needed to learn how to trust it. I don't know. I'll tell you, I don't think I'll be using it to take a piss anytime soon.
So whose arm are they using for this? I didn't actually get it. I actually didn't see it properly.
Stand there and be ready to step in case looks like I'm about to die. Alright. There we go. There's a good girl. You're a good girl. Oh, fuck!
Okay.
Stop it! For the love of God! No, everything's fine.
Okay. God, I don't know how many painkillers you have to bloody make to stop feeling that. I don't know how it's connected into his nerves as well.
Oh. Yeah. Everything's under control. Right this way.
Okay. Element 5.
Alrighty.
I have reviewed Caroline's notes. The New York City Resistance Group is concealed at the top of the state building. Said I assume the high altitude means the radiation is at tolerable levels?
Definitely.
Right. However, we can simply fly in there in our Nazi helicopters because we're gonna be shot down.
Can't we re-establish contact there and let them know our helicopters are friendly?
I've looked, but I couldn't find any means of contacting them in Caroline's notes.
Well, we'll need to approach from ground level then. Introduce ourselves properly, face to face.
Ground level. The whole city is saturated by fallout from the Nazi atom bomb. Lethal levels of radiation if we go there without protective wear.
Yeah, well, this armor will shield from all radioactivity.
Alright, looks like BJ's got a mission.
Have you grown too weak and useless now?
Always wanted to see the Big Apple.
Come back in. Drop him off now, eh?
No problem, Wing Commander.
Can I be of use?
He's got that particular voice, you know. I don't want to do the meme because it's so over and done with now.
Straightforward.
Got you, Blondie. Hey.
Oh, look at that. Oh, she's got that look to say, ooh.
Not New York underground, crawling weed crocodiles.
No, I'm from Texas.
So there we go. Ready to start this mission.
Jesus Christ.
You know, look at all the bodies and stuff like that. You look at this and you just think, oh my god, am I playing Fallout? That's the first thing I noticed.
Sheldon. Not screaming no more. But I can still hear.
Yeah, so that was the first thing that I actually noticed about this particular area. I'm like, oh my god, this just reminds me of Fallout. No, it's actually, yeah, and that as well. It's considering that I'm in a, like an enhanced bloody technological suit. I can't breathe underwater. You think you'd be able to, like, it shields me from all the radiation, yet water, it doesn't work. It's weird. It really is weird. So we go through, you think, oh god, there's going to be some enemies around here. But no. So we get to charge up, we charge our weapon here. So there we are. Okay. So now I'm just trying to figure out, so where am I supposed to go from here? So to the left there's nothing, to the right there's a charge station. You're like, oh okay, what do we do? Simple, you go through the middle. Okay, and that's actually, and I love the shadows with this as well. The shadows, like, I am really impressed with this particular engine, I have to admit. There we go, out of it. You know, there's another one there, and another one. So I'm just checking around to see if there's anything else. That's all fine. Turns out, no, oh yeah, there is. It's a bit of health. So that's always helpful, to back up to 50 health. I still yet to have seen some sort of, like, health upgrade. So I'm just trying to think. You're going backwards, idiot. Oh, that's why I'm recharging my weapon. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I thought there was a reason why I was going back, and I'm like, no, I don't know. But yeah, that's one thing about this engine that's really impressed me. The lighting, the shadows, and all that sort of stuff. It looks really, really cool. Looks really wicked. It's just a shame that this game is actually quite buggy.
Yeah, Blasco. Find your way through the bombed out
New
city
York.
and reach the state building. Faster the better. Fergus out.
Alright, thanks, Fergus. Yeah, you look at this. Oh, come on. Tell me this isn't imagery of the capital wasteland. Seriously. Look at it. It looks very, very similar to what Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 would look like. Okay, the only difference is there's no ghouls trying to chase you. I guess there might be some similarities with the Metro series, but I haven't actually played the Metro series. You know, not 2033, nor of a, like, Last Light or anything like that. I haven't actually, haven't played anything like that yet. I was just trying to think if there was anything down in the ground, like underwater, if there might be collectibles there, but I was like, I can't be bothered. I'm just going to go around, just have a quick look at everything, and then I'm getting the hell out of here, just trying to progress with the missions. So yeah, you crash planes and everything. Okay. Just looking around. What have we got here? Obviously, dock area is pretty bad. Oh, and there we go. As soon as we get to the stairs, we get a signal. 2 bloody commanders that are around here. Now, I believe I've upgraded my pistol to be a silenced pistol, but I'm not too sure. I don't know for a fact I don't think I end up using it. But, you know, it's good to see. So I'm just having a look around just to see exactly where things could be. So yeah, you jump up, but you jump around, you're like, oh, okay, so this isn't anything around here. Stupid me getting stuck here. I'm like, oh, I can't get out. Because I'm jumping into a bloody pole. I have to admit, the field of view isn't really the best. I need to set it up properly. I think it's set at 90 and I might be able to do something different. Okay. So what do we do with this guy? Do we end up running? No, I just end up throwing an axe at him. Hatchet throw. Pick up the hatchet again. There we go. I got 3 hatchets. Awesome. So he goes around. That's all fine. What I've decided to do now, there's many different, like I've said this before and I'll say it again, there are many different ways to actually approach particular fights and missions and stuff like that. You can go in guns blazing, which is not really the best option. You can go in stealthily, but you need to find all the stealth spots, you know, your tunnels and stuff like that as well. You need to make sure you've got your hatchets with you, or a silenced pistol. So, and there we go. There's a commander right over there. He's walking away. But because of these 2 guys here, I'm a little bit hesitant in what to do. So I'm just basically looking at the dialogue here. It's interesting to see that they've got no Americans in this particular area. They're all speaking German. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, if Germany had occupied this particular region of America, I don't think Americans would be converting from English to German. Oh, excuse me, English to German straight away. I think it'd have to take several, like I reckon it would take at least a couple of generations before that happened, before they start speaking 100% German. And even then, they probably wouldn't. So I think what I've decided to do here. So I tried throwing a hatchet. Obviously, it didn't work. Tried to do it again, and terrible aim. Terrible aim. Yeah, the throwing mechanic in this is actually pretty bad. Oh, there's another guy there. He's coming out. What do I do with him? Do I end up throwing my hatchet to him? Oh, I end up getting hit on. Oh, it just hits him in the foot. Okay, so that's a waste of time. So I'm like, all right, let's just go full blazing. Shoot the guys, shoot the guys, shoot the guys. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to try and do is actually go around and try and find this stupid commander. And obviously the commander is not around where I thought he would be, so that means I have to keep working my way around. Oh, there's the commander. Okay, so I got 1 down. So yeah, basically... Yeah, so that's my technique at the moment. Keep my laser in one hand and keep thing in the other, and keep a gun in the other. Okay, so basically try and eliminate one enemy with the laser, and then with the other gun try and just spray them, stagger them a bit, do what I need to do. Okay, so just looking around, I know for a fact there's going to be something around here. And luckily I haven't lost that much health, which is good. So the commander has been dispatched. Is dispatched the right word? He's been disposed of, I guess. Okay. Oh, there he goes. He was playing dead. He was playing dead. Yeah, don't forget about the Enigma card, mate. There we go. So, yeah, I didn't realize. It looked like he was playing dead. I'm going to have to watch that again. Alright. So going through, we get to the next part, we're like, oh, what can we do up there? So obviously we got to go there somewhere. I'm just here looking around to see if there was anything else that I may have missed, whether it was more ammo or, you know, health packs or anything like that. Armor. Armor's always good to go for. Okay. Making sure there's nothing else around here. Okay. You have a look around here. And there we go. So yeah, if you have a look through here, and this is where I discovered, oh wait, there's actually a stealth route that you can use to go through here. So I'm like, oh yeah, that's helpful. I'm glad I know that now. Oh well, but in any case, actually that could have been the default way to go. If you didn't want to go to the right, you went to the left. You go that way. Oh well, but in any case, yeah. Just because there's one way to go, just because you found one way to go, there's at least 2 or 3 other ways that you can go as well. So having a look up here, no enemies. And I'm just trying to decide whether there's enemies or not, because I can't tell by this music at the moment. It sounds like there's nothing going on, but you can't be too sure. Okay, light box. Just trying to think. Oh yeah, here we go. Run across the pipe into the building. Shortcut. Oh, so you can go right there to get to that commando. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So what I'm trying to do here, go around. Oh yeah, get some more ammo. Get some more armor. So basically, just wanting to go around. Go out here. No, don't go there. Go out. That's right. Okay. I think we end up going up. Stop now. Looks like there's some enemies around here, so I'm going to go blast some when they get around. Well, but it turns out they're on the opposite side. Yes, there's no one there, so we move this way. There should be some enemies around in here, but I don't know if they come up straight away. I think you got to make your way in. Alright. But before we make our way in, actually I think I might end up jumping down first. No, I think we end up saving it here. Okay, guys, that's all good. I'll see you next time. So long.